Sunny Lane and I hope you're having a sunny day. If not, that's okay because I'm just here to entertain. Okay, so I've been posting off and on this channel for almost a year. Happy anniversary me. But that's not where I'm going. What I'm trying to say is, for the people who've been watching my shorts, I think it's pretty safe to say that y'all maybe noticed the character designs are constantly in flux. So now I've decided to start redesigning and redeeming my main OCs. Throughout this process, I've sort of had to figure out what my channel is, and I've come to the conclusion that I can be whatever I want, which leads to me posting art. But now that summer is coming up, I figured I'd use it to my advantage, and I'll try to grow this channel into something more than doodles. I want to share my characters with the world and make this channel a way to show people that you can put yourself out there and be creative. My shorts will most likely be all over the place as they have been, but my long-term videos will be more put together. I'm trying to make redesigning my characters a series, but we'll see. Most of the videos will be speed draws, but I may play some games with friends and do rough animatics. Okay, enough with all these spoilers. Let's get into the actual art. For Sunny, I wanted her new design to be still super fun and playful, but a little bit more warm-toned instead of just random colors. Actually, I think she was cool-toned before, but I think a warmer palette would suit her super, just kind of innocent and huggable personality. But I also thought about how her hair was long and kind of generally very well maintained, and I kind of just was like, nope, we gotta get rid of that. So I switched it to fluffy pigtails and I made her hair a bit more frizzy. I kind of thought of it as Pinkie Pie's human version, and I definitely took into account the fact that I changed her from being a wolf cat thingy. I don't remember what she really was. I think I just gave her ears and a tail for fun originally, but now she's a fruit bat and also a fox. I wanted her silhouette to kind of look like wings, so that's why I gave her the ears and pigtails, and I just thought that that looked really good. And I wanted to keep her flowers and such because I thought those were adorable when I first gave them to her, and I don't think that will ever change. For the tail, I wanted to make it completely fox-based because I kind of just picked and chose with comparing the two animals. I really like the fact that I gave her an upside-down hard nose to kind of be a bat nose, and I like that she has a little bit of canine teeth, but she doesn't really. I think that maybe her human genetics kind of canceled it out. I wanted to give her sort of a cutesy, innocent vibe, while her original personality in my head was very spunky, bright, eccentric. However, while I do still want her to be a very happy-go-lucky person and kind of ready to fight God type personality, I also wanted her to be a bit more easygoing when it came to following rules. Instead of being no, I don't want to do that, I'm gonna have fun, she's more of okay, I'll do that, it sounds fun. I think I really like this change because her very cute design just didn't really make sense with her being a brat. For her outfit and jewelry, I wanted to base it off of her old outfits, but also make it a little bit more boho. I think I was leaning towards at the beginning of the drawing, and then I kind of just went back to her old style while making it a little bit more pink, yellow, blue scheme. I like that primary colors fit her because she's a very childlike character. For her ears, I kind of already touched on this, but I did want them to be comically large, and I like that she kind of waves them around depending on how she's feeling. I made her skirt aquatic themed just because I think she's the type of character who would be scared to go in the water, but then when she goes in the water she doesn't want to get out. And actually I think that might summarize her entire personality. I kept the hearts on her cheeks because I think they're cute, but I also thought it was a really great way to sort of tie in the heart upside down nose. So now it's right side up heart, upside down heart, right side up heart. Cute pattern, whoa. I kept her little hair tuft because I just like the way it makes her look. I think it really adds to her messy hair, innocent, kind of child vibe. I also think that the patterns I put on her shirt are kind of boho mature, while also being kind of crooked and silly for her. I put scrunchies in her hair because this girl breaks too many hair ties. When I first decided I wanted to give her jewelry, I was a little bit hesitant. She didn't really seem like the kind of character that would take care of jewelry, let alone actually like wear it. However, I did decide to give her like sort of like a chunky beaded necklace, and I gave it a little like sun charm because her name is Sunny, and originally I was gonna try to come up with a different reason, but I don't know why I would do that. And now that I've been staring at her new look for a very long time, her eyes, I don't like them, so let's fix them. When I first drew that, I did want her eyes to be big and wide and very curious, but now that I have been looking at it, I don't really like the way they look when they're wide, and I much more like the sort of like sun, like bat wing design that I drew just now. I get why her having big wide eyes would make sense, but I like the idea of her maybe being like looking around, and you know when like you squint your eyes and like scrunch up your nose and kind of like act confused, that's kind of what I saw her as. But yeah, this is the better eye. So now that that's taken care of, it's gotten to the part where I'm mostly just working on details and like doing last bits of shading. Though I did want to mention that I changed her like cover shirt from being teal, like the one I had in the corner, which I really did like, but now it's yellow, and I think her favorite fruit is a banana. I gave her sort of like bat wing cutouts for the sleeves, which I really like. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my video, and I really hope you'll come to see the videos that I make in the future. If you'd like, feel free to like and subscribe, as it really lets my channel grow and gets it pushed to even more people. And with that, thank you so much. Bye!